device that's coming out October 2nd, and I've got to say Samsung really impressed us and shocked us with what they showed with this device, because it packs everything you expect from the S20 line, or even say the Note line. When you look at it compared to the S20 Plus, it's a little bit smaller, but still the same design and size framework. And then we look at it compared to the Note 20 Ultra, of course, it's definitely smaller. But as I mentioned, it packs in a lot of features. It's got a 6.5-inch display, 120 Hertz display. So as gamers, you know, whew, we love that 120 Hertz, which is nice to see, but also packs the performance you expect. And that gives you a lot of power performance, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. You can expand that via mic 25-watt fast charging. Let's not waste any time and let's get into some gaming.
Double kill.
Changing mag! I'm down! Reloading! Reloading! Cover me! I got shot! Reloading! Cover me! Need backup! Reloading! Cover me!
Up giving us a device that is this price with some solid gaming. When you look at games like PUBG Mobile, at its highest settings, new highest settings of Ultra, there we've got about 47 frames per second, which is something is normal we've seen with the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, so that's fine. Looking at Call of Duty Mobile, that also is at 60 frames per second, so we see that consistency there. And when we look at, of course, Vainglory, we expect to see 120 frames per second, but we don't have it yet. A lot of 120 Hertz display devices. Certain games have to be optimized and things like that, but that runs at that it does attain up to at least 120 frames per second, so that's actually cool. Now, when it comes to the speakers do a really good job. They sound like great during gaming, but here's 32 megapixel front-facing camera, which does a good job with, of course, your selfies, front-facing photos. That's really nice. And then the red cameras 12, 8, and 12 gives us the adaptability of the S20 line with some really great images. So we can take, of course, live focus images. We've got the whole array of photos. Even some low light photography looks really good with what this device has to offer. And that's always nice to see. Now the other,
I am using the camera of the Galaxy S20 FE, outdoors New York City, using Pro mode, of course, using the microphone off the camera. You get an example of how well it sounds, how it picks up audio, also the video quality, 4K 60 on all cameras, front, back, as well as also in Pro mode. There's no 8K recording, but it's pretty good, man, especially at the price point. That's
a lot of people will like. Its price is $699, and that's a steal, but actually scratch that, it's priced at $5 less. So that's a $600 device that packs in a really solid camera, some really solid speakers, great gaming performance, and a massive battery to boot. Plus, a lot of people like that flat display instead of the curved display, so you've got that, bang for your buck there. Now,